Okay, the diamonds are on the other side of this wall. This sword is the only thing I have left. I need to get over this wall and fast. But the problem is it's so stinking high, I'd probably get shot down or slapped down if I put ladders up. Wait a second. What's this thing? Ah! That worked. Let's go! Ahoy there, Dexter MC Hammer here. And as you just saw from me jumping that wall with the, hold on, everything's backwards right now. Help of this fine contraption, today I am going to be teaching you all how to build a bouncer. Now you might be asking me, what in tarnation is a bouncer? Now, some of you might know, and there are different definitions for it. But in this case, a bouncer is a mechanical contraption, like this one, where when you step on it, and it doesn't have to be just like this, when you step on it, it launches you into the air, and presumably to a different location. Now, this can be used for map makers, for their own little maps if they want them. I'm not sure what else this could be used for. Oh, that's a good idea. This could be used for an entrance to your own secret lair that you don't want mobs coming into. So, I'm going to teach you today how to build this odd and yet possibly useful structure. So, let's get to it. Okay, so the blocks you'll need to build this fascinating contraption are actually pretty simple. You're going to need one slime block, which is basically 9 slime balls and a crafting bench, all put in each of the slots. Then afterwards you're going to need a sticking piston, which is basically a piston, but with a slime ball attached to it, which makes it very sticky and gooey. Then you're going to need some obsidian, which you can get by mining it with diamond, preferably. And, well, combining lava with water. No, it's water with lava. That's it. Then you'll need some redstone dust, just one, and a pressure plate of any type. Now, you're going to need 4 obsidian in order for this thing to work. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. So, basically what we're gonna do is, the way that you need to set this up is you need to figure out where to put it. We're gonna put it right here. So, you need to dig it a 1x2 hole like this, okay? Then dig it one more down. Now then you put some redstone at the bottom and a piston. After you've finished putting this down, you put this thing here, and then you put around the slime obsidian, because obsidian is the only thing slime won't stick to and drag up. Then you can put on a pressure plate. Now, this can be very adaptive. I've done some experiments myself with it. So, it doesn't have to be a redstone pressure plate in order for it to be a trigger. It can be probably a button, preferably not a lever, because then it wouldn't go back down and you try again. So probably a button. I've done it with tripwire. You can do it with several other stuff. So then once you have this done, woo, you can do that. Now, and also another fun thing about this is it's good for partying. So you can just stand on it and it keeps launching you up and down and you bounce. However, there is a downside to these when you're doing this in survival. Okay, so I've gone into survival, as you can see, and I'm a little bit hungry, but I healed myself up. So the downside with the bouncer is, in survival, you take fall damage, because it's over 3 blocks, so it hurts, like bad. So I'd suggest you wear shoes when you're doing it, but it's kind of fun and creative. Now, something that you saw with the wall, which we're going to try over here, is we're going to see how high in tarnation this thing can launch you. So I think what we're going to do is, we know it's over 1 block, so we're going to do this sort of like a hurdle system. So we're going to do, let's start it at 2 blocks, because that's something you can't jump over. Okay, so it can jump over 2 blocks. How about 3? Woo! Oh, I missed. That's another good thing which I should probably give you a tip for. When you're using this, quite a few people will make the mistake that you go like that, and then you don't bounce up as well. What you need to do is you need to aim it like this so it's sideways toward your target, and the side that's too wide is facing your target. Then when you do it, if you notice here on the grass here and you look just barely along the edges of this grass block, there's a black line. Make sure if you see that line, you're standing on the line between one block and the other, sort of with the slime block. So it's like quote unquote 1 foot on the slime and 1 foot on the pressure plate in order for you to pull this off. So now we know that 3 blocks is too low. So let's try 4 blocks. Hi-ya! Okay, 4 blocks is pretty high right now. We're looking at a pretty sizable fortress right now. So let's try 6. Wait, that might be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was 5 and we passed it. So let's try 6. Alright, and pew. Oh, let's try this again. Pew! Okay. So, in other words, a wall yay high, if you're trying to, like, hold a siege like I was doing earlier there, is pretty high for this. But so that you don't have to worry about putting up ladders and being hit down, you can use bouncers and go straight on up. And, you know, it's still really fun to do. So I believe that ends this episode here. So let's finish this off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Dexter McHammer, and this has been a tutorial on how to build a bouncer. Something that you never would expect to be in game. Also, by the way, this works best if you're in 1.8. Any of the 1.8 updates work the best. I've tried it in 1.9 and beyond. It's rough, and it does work, but not as good. So 1.8 is the prime update if you want to use this. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and learned something new. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe! I always love a new addition to my crew. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Goodbye!